Amos 5, starting in verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of Yehovah. To what end is it for you? The day of Yehovah is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of Yehovah be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it? So this Christian church that's expecting to be raptured out of this realm of existence, it's just not going to happen. The rapture itself is a theory that's only a couple hundred years old, propagated by the vision of a Margaret MacDonald and a book by um, I can't remember what his name is right now, but it's all propagated on that, especially a church that's gone completely apostate in a 180-degree direction from what God expects of everyone. You see, the church has lied to us. Our fathers have inherited lies. In the book of Jude, it tells you that men have crept in unawares and turned the grace of God into lasciviousness. So what they've done is they've gone into the Bible and they've changed a lot of the words. Jehovah's not going to let them completely change the Bible, but they've changed enough stuff to where you have to search and find what the original meaning is, and that's what the Strong's Concordance is for. That's what the King James Bible is for. That's what the Septuagints are for, is so you can study these things out, line upon line, precept upon precept, here a little, there a little. The Bible is not a book that's written to where you can just read it from one end to the other and get the story. Yes, you can, but to get the deeper meaning, you have to read line upon line, precept upon precept, here a little and there a little. You see, when John and Peter and Paul and all the other disciples, when they wrote, they quoted a lot of the prophets in the Old Testament. So the day of the Lord, what's coming is not going to be fun. It's not going to be pleasant. It's not. There's been nothing that's ever happened on earth that's happened before. You know, people think that the flood was bad. Yeah, that the flood wiped out everybody, but now the next time it's going to be fire. And the first place that it's going to happen is here in Mystery Babylon, America. We are the most prideful nation in the absolute world. We're the hammer of the whole earth. We have propagated a false gospel to the four winds of the four corners of the earth. The true gospel is Yeshua, the Son of God, came to refresh the covenant that was desired by the children of Israel at Horeb, which that was the Ten Commandments, where the life-giving waters flowed from the rock. They transgressed that covenant, so they were given the sacrificial law until it was finished. When was it finished? When Yeshua was crucified on that cross, and he resurrected on the third day. And that's another thing. Y'all can't freaking count. You can't get 3 days and 3 nights from Friday to Sunday. You can't. It's impossible. He was crucified on a Wednesday, and he came out of the tomb on the Sabbath day. The tomb was already empty on Monday. So there's another lie that the church has told you. Come out of her, my people. Time is running short, very short. It's better that you repent now than to try and do it during tribulation. But you're going to do it either way, or you're going to burn. You see, when the tribulation kicks off, Satan and a third of his angels is going to get kicked out of heaven, and guess where in the hell they're coming? They're coming right to America. And that means that The women in childbearing age, they're going to get ravished. And your children are going to get dashed to pieces. So anybody that desires the day of the Lord is a fool. It is darkness and not light. Y'all need to repent. Repent now or perish.